after a broken water line flooded their school and forced them into online learning for several days. High schoolers at Kingsley-Pierson will return to in-person learning this week, but they won't be back in the flood-damaged school. This afternoon, the Kingsley-Pierson School Board held a meeting to offer updates on the situation at the building used by both the high school and elementary students. Iowa code says online learning can't exceed 5 days, so high school students will resume in-person learning this Thursday inside the Kingsley Community Center. That community center will house at least 10 makeshift classrooms for the 137 students. The walls of the classrooms are made of curtains from the Plymouth County Fairgrounds, but noise and a lack of space could be a challenge for students and staff. Teachers say they're taking on the challenge and adjusting their teaching technique.
Well, I can't do a lot of labs in this setting. I'll have to come up with some alternative assignments. I'm going to try to do my normal amount of lecture, but also we do a lot of just walking around, working as a group. So I'm going to try to keep it as normal as possible without the labs.
An engineer and contractor addressed the school board tonight and told them there's no immediate structural issues with the building in Kingsley. They said the cause of the water line break is likely age. The pipe that broke is over 60 years old. An inspection showed a 6-inch hole in that pipe, which allowed the water to seep into the school. But they say damage was localized in one spot, which was said to be the, quote, best case scenario. End quote. The board approved $39,000 to pay for the replacement of the entire water line from the building to the water main.
The big thing is to make sure there isn't any voids, fix the pipe, get the water running again so that we can move forward with the other repairs.
The contractors will need to dig 8 feet deep to remove the pipe and replace it. Next, the insurance adjuster will visit the school tomorrow to examine the pipe to give the district a better idea of what can be done. The flooring will be removed and the cleaning will continue. There's no word when the students will be out of the temporary buildings and back in the building in Kingsley. For more details on the adjustments to the schedule and classroom locations, we've got it all online at ktiv.com.